Give me the camera. Give it off, down.
Hello everyone, I'm Alex Navarro and welcome to Screen.com's latest spoiler-heavy feature, Defending Your Movie. Now, if you're any kind of serious movie buff, it's safe to say that somewhere in your various travails through the wonderful world of film, you might have picked up an affinity for a film or two, or in my case, hundreds, that maybe aren't so popular amongst the masses. Whether it was critically thrashed, hated by the masses, or some combination of the two, these are movies that you constantly find yourself having to defend your love for. Now this is where defending your movie comes in. We here at Screen want you to know that we share your pain, and as such we will be frequently coming here to profess our love for a film society tells us we should be ashamed of. To society, we say to hell with you. We are who we are, and we watch what we watch. Don't you dare judge us. Now then, for our inaugural episode, I've chosen one of the most unnecessarily enjoyable space horror flicks of the last couple of decades, Event Horizon. You may or may not remember this one as the movie in which Larry Fishburne and Sam Neill are trapped on a crazy demon spaceship that wants to take them and their crew straight to hell. All while late 90s techno and absurd amounts of fake blood blast all over the joint. Critics were none too kind to this one upon its release in 1997, calling it everything from pointlessly, arbitrarily, assaultively loud, to one of the most derivative movies to hit screens in memory, and quipping statements like, personally, my idea of hell would be having to see the stinker again. Ouch. Now, while all that's very cute, I think most critics at this point have all but decided that genre movie mashups like this one are just kind of to be immediately disregarded. Movies like Pandorum and Pitch Black have gotten similar treatment, and for similarly unfair reasons. This is a horror movie. Of course it's going to be gory and at least a little bit stupid. The question is it entertaining? And in Event Horizon's case, I say absolutely. Now the premise in particular I think is a very strong one. The titular Event Horizon is a ship that disappeared after engaging an experimental engine that creates... Well, Sam Neill, why don't you just go ahead and explain what the hell it does?
It's difficult to... It's all math. You want to get from point A here. The ship doesn't really go fast in light. What it does is it creates... Event Horizon is the culmination of a secret government project, and you produce a singularity. Now, the spacecraft passes through the gateway.
Right. So then, years later, the ship mysteriously reappears in deep space, and Fishburne, alongside a crew of recognizable B actors like Jolie Richardson, Kathleen Quinlan, and Jack, dead at 21 Noseworthy, head out to investigate with the help of Sam Neill's Dr. Weir, a creepily tortured scientist who built the thing to begin with. Upon arrival, shit goes pear-shaped almost immediately. The ship's original crew looks like it's been shoved through a wood chipper and subsequently used to repaint the walls. The ship's experimental gravity drive seems to be turning on at will and sucking crew members to some assaulted dimension in the process. And everyone starts hallucinating about increasingly messed up things. Things get even worse when we actually learn what happened to the original crew. Ugh. And then, of course, the blood starts coming in by the gallon. Now, I'm not going to stand here and pretend that Event Horizon is somehow bulletproof to criticism. The acting veers wildly from wooden to hysterical in rapid-fire form.
Man, this shit is everywhere.
The understanding of basic spatial science is suspect at best.
Here I come, motherfuckers! Oh, don't hit me!
And director Paul Anderson, never one to rely on well-built tension when extreme amounts of noise and rapid editing can do the trick, pretty much turns this thing into a spastic, hyper-stylized funhouse at points. Still, while it might not be particularly tense, it is creepy as all get out. Take the ship itself, which, while a complete absurdity, looks like something a futuristic Vlad the Impaler might use to travel around the galaxy and grind up victims along the way. When the movie does occasionally go for the tense scare, it actually manages to be pretty effective about it. And when it wants to go for the blood and guts, oh, it goes for the gusto. Also, never underestimate the ability of Sam Neill to creepy up your movie something fierce when you need him to. He starts out innocuously enough here, but by the time the third act rolls around, he is on creep bag overdrive. Seriously, listen to some of the messed up shit that comes out of this man's mouth.
You can't leave. She won't let you. Where we're going, we won't need eyes to see. Hell is only a word.
Do you see? Do you see? Do you see?
This right here, this is what you want from the bad guy in your horror movie. In fact, generally speaking, most of what Event Horizon does is what you want out of a spacefaring horror flick. It's claustrophobic, it's gory, it's periodically suspenseful, and yeah, sometimes kind of silly.
Justin, I believe you're up for a walk.
Yes, sir.
Is it a great movie? No. But as a genre picture in the purest sense, Event Horizon is a ton of bloody messed up fun, and it absolutely does not deserve the hate it gets.
They're fine. They're fine. They're with us. They're with us.
Well, I hope my impassioned plea on behalf of Event Horizon has been convincing, or at the very least entertaining. We'll be back soon enough with yet another beleaguered cast-off from film history. But in the meantime, feel free to hit up the comments with your thoughts on Event Horizon, as well as some of your favorite Everyone Hates This But Me movies as well. Until next time, I'm Alex Navarro. Thanks for watching.